Ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you our joint Ukrainian-Polish investigation, theoretical and applied aspect of bank credit risk minimization. We describe the criteria for analysis and evaluation of credits, classification of identification of risk, evaluation of borrowers for each group of credits, and bank determines them taking into account the requirements of the NBU and international recommendation specific economic condition of bank functioning. We describe such criteria for bank credit risk classification: level of analysis implementation, area of origin, type of borrower, nature of the manifestation, credit activity of the bank, type of operation, degree of risk, and degree of controllability. And each of these criteria are risk type, such as level of analysis implementation is cumulative and individual, area of origin is borrower risk, credit product risk, risk of changes, and a type of borrower are country risk, legal entity risk, individual risk. Nature of manifestation has collateral risk, moral, financial type of credit risk, and business. A credit of activity of the bank has structural and procedural, personal, technological, illegal manipulation of loans, availability of credits, early payment. Criteria type of operation has the loan, leasing, and factoring operations, provision of bank guarantees, and conclusion of agreements with use of promissory notes. Degree of risk, we defined low, medium, and high, and degree of controllability, we define it as localized risks. The next one, we investigate the credit risk indicators for credit banks in 2019 and 2020. Here we can see this credit risk indicators in years 29 and years 2020. And we proposed methods for combined quantitative and qualitative analysis. We propose method of expert assignments and method of credit risk profile of risk picture. The main idea, the first method is expert assignment using logical and mathematical statistical methods. And the main idea of the second method is a provides of assessment of the risk of financial transaction of bank client of a number of parameters reflecting in the group of relevant scales. A qualitative analysis method, we describe methods of analogies and typical schemes, method of causal analysis, and method of event conclusion. The main idea of the second method is provide a comparison of a number of features with criteria and typical schemes. A method of causal analysis provides heuristic selection of risk event, formal and logical analysis, and their possible causes of the development in minimization measures. And the third method, events and conclusion, main idea is provide this for credit risk division into stage decision making on crediting and credit repayment, monitoring and risk identification and minimization ways for each of them. Here we present a bank's credit risk minimization algorithm. It's a unique algorithm presented at first time by in our investigation, and we can see the many stages of this algorithm. The next one here we present the development of bank credit risk management algorithm, and we um, uh, presented this some procedures: risk identification, minimization method, analysis and damage assessment, cost analysis, result analysis, bank risk standard analysis, pessimistic scenario, optimistic scenario, and scenarios based on implementation, and scenario uh, based on without implementation. The next one, we can see the sensitivity analysis of borrower's creditworthiness qualitative analysis method. We proposed situation analysis and sensitivity options and risk evaluation, such as optimistic variant, pessimistic variant, and realistic variant. And each of them has some advantages and disadvantages. We can see it in this table. So for minimization bank credit risk method, we describe such disadvantages. Risk reduction methods, risk allocation, risk insurance, creating reserves, hedging, diversification, limitation, and avoidance. And the consequences of using this method are possibility reduction, cost limited application, low loss coverage, only securities risk, decrease in income, decrease in income, and loss of income. And here we describe the conclusion that the risk management system should correspond to the system of banks risk assignment, but regulation authorities concerning to the norm of banks risk, organization of financial monitoring of money, and respect the terrorist financial risk. Process and procedure of risk analysis internal complex should be organically integrated into the bank's credit policy. The second one, bank risks are minimized through risk management organization in such a way as adequately integrative and evaluate risk by bank personnel, as well as to evaluate risk of clients' creditworthiness and type of credit operation. The third one, availability of personal-oriented credit risk management system will allow identifying existing risks in accordance with the requirements of external and internal risk monitoring, defining the danger level and applying certain method and technique of risk management, reducing the negative impact of bank activity, transformation of the approach to risk assignment, and creation risk prevent system from financially oriented to personal oriented, which defines the personal role in the bank credit risk management system. Thanks for your attention. Thank you very much.